Shalom. This is THAWADAH from Germany with a new lesson. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor and THAWADAH, YAHAWAH, HASHAM, YAHAWASHI, KABAD. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles from Millstone who told us the truth. Peace and blessing, salutation to the elect of Israel, spreading the truth and sincerity in the truth, and to the Aqua who listen and learn. To you all say Shalom. This is going to be a transit lesson to the Spring of YAHWAH, concerning the movie, what is it called? Concerning the movie Songbird, because through the Spirit I watched it yesterday, downloaded it and watched it, and then also about the false prophets, man. Because in the movie Songbird, they clearly showed you, what's about to come. Basically, martial law, man. It showed you martial law through and through. The only thing that I said to a brother also was the only thing that was missing was the RAWCHAA, man, the mark of the beast in it, because it was still dealing with cash, which made no sense if the virus spread and they, how they push it, that the virus is on the cash and on the credit cards and everything. So yeah, so concerning this, you see that in this movie you see that they had different barricades built where only can pass with a bike or with a motorcycle, not even with a car. And then there was at certain points there was some guards, some policemen, some soldiers also, some military police. And this is all talking about 2 Thessalonians 15 verse 17, man. A man should have desire to go into the city, shall not be able. And that's the thing, man. It's just showing you clearly. And then also you had people that basically got affected with the virus. They call it C23, And what they said also is this is predictive programming, because out of nowhere, this pandemic should last till 2022, 2022. Before that, it was said it should last till the summer of 2021. So you see, these devils are working, man. Want to be wise serpent, want to be wise, man. They want to really be a serpent, And like Scripture says, man, they are wiser than Daniel. But you see that in this movie, you see clearly, then they had these immunity passes. What they're all still talking about right now, to travel. Because when they had these immunity passes, they was allowed to go out of the city where it was locked in. And also, because at the end, I feel like it's also spoiler alert, man, gonna go some things concerning this, what they did with these people. Because you have to understand, it's basically showing a man and a female, and basically the grandmother of the female. And they basically never, if I understood right, they never saw each other in love and shit, this kind of bullshit. But then basically, hey, they made this more here closer, man. Crazy, man. So lucky. Then basically, the guy had immunity. He had an immunity pass, so he could go wherever he wanted to go, and he was just basically waiting to collect the money. He was working that he can basically get immunity passes for his chick and for the grandmother. So he had the immunity pass, which, like I said before, 2 Thessalonians 15 to 17, talking about that you only you can't be able to go into another city, because you saw how the people came in. You saw the martial law, because they came with the sanitation gear and everything, and basically took these people, man. Like it says, Revelation 2 and 10. Because it's called Q camps or Q zone. What are they, man? Concentration camps, man. What they call now quarantine camps. So like they had in New Zealand, if I remember right. So you see, Revelation 2 and 10 come to pass, man. Revelation 2 and 10. Where it says, fear not those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the Satan, and behold, the devil, Esau Edom, shall cast some of you into prison. But be thou, that ye may be tried 10 days, for paraphrasing. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give you the crown of life. And we have to have this mentality to be faithful unto death, man. Because then you saw really like this, the guy somehow managed to get these immunity passes, an immunity pass for his girl, because he went to the guys basically that sold them on the blacklist, under the hand, sold them to get money. And then basically the what is it called? Yeah, he found them. He went to them, and then they said like, yeah, you have to go there. And they basically fucked him over because he got stabbed, nearly killed, man. You know, this one guy wanted to kill him. The one that is leading the sanitation, because he saw that the black market and the what is it called? Not NSA. What is it called then? Basically, the governmental sanitation thing was working together. The head of it and the people that sold this immunity pass on the black market was working together. But at the end, the leader of the community pass, because it was a family, a female and a man, he died. He was killed. He was shot in his head, and also the other guy that was basically leader of this sanitation thing, man. You know, they basically came down on people. Revelation 12 and 12, man. You know, the devil come down, coming down because he knows he has but a short time, man. You know, coming down with his great wrath. Esau coming down with his great wrath because he knows he has but a short time. And you see it there, man, coming down with his wrath, man. And also you see 2 Ezra 15 and 19, where it's basically talking about the neighbor, and also the love of many shall wax school, man. You know, you saw it too, because what is it called? The neighbor of the female, you know. I'm just gonna call it Tessa. Fuck it, I'm just gonna call it Tessa. So Tessa's female got basically the what is it called? Because this is the thing, the YAHAWASHI, because they forgot, they had to make every morning a facial recognition test, if they got the virus or not, you know. And that's what you see, you know. They had to make it every morning. Every morning that wake up, the first thing basically had to make this test. If you don't make the test, you was gone basically, you know. They took you, but this test just showing you also that they want to sell it, like, because it was with the phone. They just had to pick the phone, boom, make the facial recognition, what they're pushing on these new phones, man. Like I got on my iPhone also, man. You know, so they had facial recognition, and also then you see also they could basically track you, man. They're showing you also they tracked your ass, because this one guy, I call him Griffin. Okay, Griffin and Tessa. So basically Griffin, yo, what the fuck, man? Basically Griffin was working, right, and then his boss could track him, had his location, and this is what they're showing you, man. They can track your ass, man, you know, and especially with the RFID chip, man. So to keep on going, selected them all over the place, you know, because these things pop back into my mind thinking about them all loud. But like I said, so they cracked down on this one female. It looked like a Jake, I think it was Jake, I don't know, her curse and everything. Just didn't saw her that well. And the female went to open, but the guy was wise, because like, hey, don't open that, because they're gonna take you too. Boom, this chick got taken to the Q zone, you know, Q zone. And then you know what they said? Because a YouTuber, basically they showed you a lot of things in this movie, man. They had a lot of things, man. This is really a movie to watch, man. I just can't recommend it. But like they also said, there was this one YouTuber that I also know. He made always these Vine videos, and now he's basically doing videos on YouTube too, you know, supposedly funny videos. And this guy basically was on there. He looked like a Pakistani. Yeah, Pakistani. Then he was on there, and basically, what is it called? He was on there, said like, you know, he was basically saying subliminally they're taken to the quarantine zones, but he said like, you know, because a girl got the virus and died quick, you know, in 12 hours something. If it was the virus or the vaccine, I don't know. I forgot about that, because I didn't show the vaccine. I just showed the immunity passes and everything, you know. Basically, the travel is hindered because of the immunity pass. You have to be immune to travel, basically. What we see more and more coming up now, talking about you're only allowed to go in flights if you have the vaccine, you know, but you still have to wear a mask. It's stupid. But anyways. So, he said like basically, yeah, you know, they got the Q zones, which means quick death zones, you know. Speaking like that, but he meant quarantine zones. I can imagine that, you know. But then, what you have to understand is that is all about prophecy, man. Esau coming down with his great wrath, man. This movie is a great movie to watch, man. This is only one and a half hours, also, man. Just showing you which time we're in right now, because basically they didn't even care if you was immune, because from Tessa. The name doesn't even fit her, but anyways, Tessa. Tessa. Her grandmother got affected. She made the test. She was like, because I was sweating, they're like, grandma, we have to make the test now. She was sweating. She made herself like green. Everything all right. No virus found, so on and so forth. And then with the grandmother got it. They're like, oh shit. And then we're like, yeah. So now we got your location. Now we're gonna come. The sanitation team comes and take your ass, basically. Boom. Okay. And then what is it called? After that, the people came after a few days, you know, took the grandmother, but left her there. And the guy was like, hey, prepare yourself, be ready, because we're gonna get this pass now for you. Because he hustled to get them both for both of them, but he wasn't able, because basically he didn't have enough money, because one pass was 150,000 K, basically, $150,000, you know. So he didn't have the resources to do it, but then he went to the house like I showed you, like I told you before. Then it was sold out. Then this guy wanted to stab him, and the guy that wanted to stab him went to every house, basically, where every housing in this area, and took these people. You know, took these people because there wasn't that much people living anymore. Because the situation, how it looked there, remind me of the situation in my city right now, man. This city's fucking dead, man. Because they're talking about, yeah, we got these measures. You're not allowed to go out. You're only allowed to go out between if it's really necessary, you know, and also between what is it called? Only to 2100, between 2100 to 5 in the morning, you know. You have to stay in the house. Mandatory. Even food stores closed and everything, man. Yesterday I wanted to pick up some food. It was like 20.50 or something. I was like, yeah, the store always got long open, you know, over the whole night and everything. They said like, yeah, can I order stuff? Yeah, like quick, because we have to close and everything. Also, what the hell, man? Showing you which situation we are, man. And what I want to also say is, hey, like the elder brother from Charlotte said, Germany or Europe is a forerunner for the other places, man. Because what happened right now in Germany is happening in the Netherlands, man. Germany is the forefront, man. I'm telling you. So this is why we brothers in Germany have to watch closely, man. You know. So yeah. Then keep on talking about a situation with him. So basically, the grandmother died eventually. You know, she died. Yeah, it's okay, man. The grandmother died eventually. And then, who was it? They basically said like, yeah, he said like, yeah, prepare yourself because they're gonna come for your ass, you know, and it's what they did. After a while, she prepared herself, you know. They want to show the tough woman, you know. Of course, I want to worship the woman also, man, you know, because she fighting and shit, you know. But she basically, she basically made a ponytail, made it straight, you know, that she able to fight in the combat. Funny. But anyway, so then they came for her and she knocked one out. You know, she was waiting for one, she was lurking there. She had a metal bar, popped his ass out, you know. And then basically metal bar popped him out, took his suit, because they all had suit. Because there were these people that was going out to catch these people. The police, military wasn't even immune themselves. So they was just out with the suits, was thinking they were safe with all this mask, man. And then it's showing you also that, for example, there was this guy that was running the black market with his immunity passes, right? He had a chick on the side, basically like his prostitute, the prostitute that went and popped her, basically. And she had the mask on and the visor and everything, man, to get popped. Like they're showing you also what they want to show you in the what is it called? In the whorehouses, man. These chicks had the what is it called? They had basically the mouth gear and the visor, man. You know, showing you all these things in this movie, man. And you have to think like this. All this happened right now, but the movie was created before, man. They didn't make the movie like that in 1 week, 2 weeks when I heard about them, man. They made it before, man. You know, Easter know what's going on. Fucking devils, man. And so he was going there. He had even had this his what is it called? Oxygen, man. He had oxygen in the bottle. You know, he had oxygen to breathe. He didn't even breathe for outside, man. You know. So then to keep on going, basically, what happened was sorry, but what basically happened is that they went out, and she basically knocked his ass out, went out, and yeah, knocked his ass out. Then when they went outside, I want to finish this point and go to the next one. Went outside, and of course eventually they found out, because one guy, the head of everything, found out that this guy was laying there. He was like, shit, hey, there's one running around. She was running. You even saw it through the thing. I didn't even understand, because you saw it through the suit. You saw that this is a girl, man. You saw it. You know, she had a different dress on. But there you see also that Issa don't give a shit about you, because he don't even care how you look and everything. But anyways, because he could recognize him. But if I would be in there, you know, I'm thinking to myself, I would recognize her. You know, what the fuck, man? So basically then, she was going out. She was running. They caught her, of course. They caught her, and then he took the thing off. That cracker, man. He was really a demon, man. He was a fucking demon, man. He thought he was a god, man. He was thinking he was a god because he could walk outside. Because he's immune. Not to get kill me. He was thinking he's a god and shit, man. You know. And then he took the shit off, and she was immediately like this, you know, putting the elbow in front of the face. That you basically that you basically don't breathe the air straight. And he was like, you stupid. Basically, he was saying straight up like, you stupid. You was with a highly sick grandmother in the thing. You don't have the virus, but now you think you can't breathe the air. Basically, he was telling her you immune. And then she was recognized. She was like, oh yeah, man, taking it off. And then she was like, yeah, so let me go if I'm immune. He's like, this doesn't work like that. Showing you, even though you suppose you're immune, suppose you had this, suppose you overcame it, suppose you get the vaccine, they're gonna fucking still lock you up, man. Hey, beautiful, you know? Esau's the devil, man, coming down with his great wrath, man. Prophecy speaking louder than ever before. Then she basically got in the van, and then dude basically went back to the black market sellers, break into the house, and said like, yeah, I don't want to hurt anybody, because she was there with the gun. And she was like, he was like, I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want this one immunity pass for my girl, because I care about her, you know. And then of course the female kitten, she's like, oh shit, yeah, man, I care about somebody too, so I have to help him. She fixed the immunity pass, and then this guy was smart, man, because he basically hustled to the van, and then right, you know, of course it's a movie. Then right as she was supposed to get out of the van, they wanted to take him to the Q zone, basically outside the city. You know, the quarantine camp, you know, quarantine camps, concentration camps, Revelation 2 and 10 again. Basically, he came there, ran up to her, and the thing is, for me, this made no sense for me, because, hey, like they said, man, hey, if you rebel, they said it multiple times, you're gonna be shot on sight. They didn't shot him, you know, they didn't shot him. But I'm thinking to myself, I was thinking like, oh shit, they're gonna shoot him, oh shit, you're gonna die, right? I was like, no, happy end and shit, right? And then supposedly happy end and everything. He ran up to her, hugged her, and said, you have to trust me on this, and put the immunity pads on her wrist. And then, even though he didn't know that she was immune to anything. And then, what is it called? And then, I forgot, man. And then, he was like, okay, chillax. And then she was like, she got a pass. And this pass, the pass basically, yeah, then drive over, man. What the fuck? Then basically the pass gave immunity, and they run it through the process, through the system, and she was basically called immune, you know. So she was able to go. And it was okay, let them go. And when I think about it right now out loud, this is the spirit, YAHAWAH. Basically, this immunity pass represents a chip, man. You know. Of course, they come with the yellow card, because if the thing was yellow, that's the spirit too. Because they're talking about you allowed to travel with the yellow card and everything. The thing was yellow. So yeah. So going into that, Revelation 13 and 16, man, because they was to do everything with that chip. They was allowed to travel and everything, you know, with the bracelet. This was basically free pass, you know. So this thing, and of course, hey, it's just basically leading to the chip and everything. But this thing, and then from that point, you know, you're seeing Esau come down with great wrath, because you know he bought a short time, and you see all chaos, man. The whole city was wasted, everything was destroyed, was basically done. You know what I'm saying? Everything was done. And yeah, man, this was the movie, and I just thinking out loud, you know, nothing, maybe another thing gonna pop into my mind, probably because I'm away to camp, probably gonna speak about in the camp, YAHAWAH, you know, speak about that, also, and yeah, man, but what else, man? Just thinking about it. You saw a lot of things, man. This movie really heavy, man. I have to say it, you know, this Songbird movie, I recommend really to watch, man. Just Spring of YAHAWASHI. Because you have, like I said, also I want to go into the false prophets, because you have General Johanna as aka Gehenna, you know, talking about take the vaccine. Don't worry, because they're gonna give the best vaccine, because you basically the labor. You basically the what is it called? The workforce. You do a low job and everything. You know, they want to have you healed and everything. Don't listen to the conspiracy theorists and everything, because we are these, man. We are talking about these things, man. Don't take this vaccine nor the chip. But you see, he's a sellout, man. Like the elder Amwangaba briefly said, man. Like you can read in Isaiah 56, 9 to 12, and also Ezekiel 34th chapter, man. And also Jeremiah 23:1, man. Ezekiel 34, verse 1 to 5. Jeremiah 23:1. All these precepts, man, pop into the mind. You know, talking about woe unto the shepherd that destroyed and scattered the sheep from pasture, man. So destruction to these false prophets, man. You know. So yeah, man, that's the thing. Because they talking about take it. But they don't even want to tell you what's in it. They don't even know what's in it, man. Like Elder Yeshawamba briefly said. You know, you have a right to know what's in it, but they don't want to show you, you know? Oh, hey, what are y'all about me outside, man? There was just a dove passing me, man. Hey, I could run this thing over, but the Lord have mercy, man. That's what we have to understand too, man. The Lord have mercy on us to give us the truth, man, and give us a spiritual eyesight to see these things popping up, seeing prophecy to come to pass, man. And also, because people, of course, man, at the beginning, don't you think the people was going willingly and was basically obeying Easter? Because he said, like, we got a problem with people obeying, you know. This is what he basically said, you know. We got a problem with people obeying, people obeying, yeah, because we got so much disobedience out here, you know, showing you the people was going against, because at the beginning, hey, these stupid sheep gonna be brought to the slaughter, man. This is what you're seeing right now, man, you know. And that's the thing, because hey, listen to me, man. I can imagine people was going willingly. They saw they came with force, took them, and they was fighting against it, because they saw the female was running out, wanted to hide and everything, you know. That's the thing. And yeah, man, and I wanted to do that. And yeah, you just see, man, that's the Spring of YAHAWASHI speaking out loud, man, showing us to these movies what's going on, you know. So we have to be wise, servant, harmless as dove, and prepare ourselves for these times. Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of their times, man, and strength for salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. Why the fear of Yahweh is our treasure? Because it's the beginning of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And also Isaiah 33:6. Again, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of their time, like I learned and also bring out often through the Spirit. As when you go into word stability, it means I'm a one na, and it's go work, which means basically faithfulness. When you go deeper into it, or go into the rule of it, it means I'm a one, which means faith. So wisdom knowledge gonna be the faith of that time, you know, basically the faith of that time, because wisdom knowledge understanding is building your faith, you know, in YAHAWAH, because you see the mighty acts of the Heavenly Father and believe in Him, you know, by reading the book. That's why it says Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written of for learning, that we through comfort of the scriptures and might have hope, rough paraphrasing. There was nothing, and patience might have hope, you know. And that's the thing. So yeah, man. But that's basically it, man. You know, to speak of YAHAWAH, the lesson was edifying. I want to give again all praise, glory, and honor to DURCH. YAHAWAH, BASHIM, YAHAWASHI, BASHIM, KABAD. I want to give double honor to the elders and apostles, mills on towards truth, peace and blessed salutation to the elect, man. Yarasta to the next time, man. BASHIM, YAHAWASHI, BASHIM, KABAD, BARAK, WAHABLATAM, SHALOM to the elect. Man. Shalom.